Alright, so today we're doing the clutch adjustment. Might be hard to see, but right here is the end of the clutch rod that goes to the pedal in the floor of the car. Now, this has been changed out to a Heim joint, and for some reason I can't get the rod to spin, so it's like it's jammed all the way down. So I have disconnected it here on this side already. Car's up on the jack stand. Now what I'm going to do is reach up underneath the dash there and disconnect it completely so I can pull it back out and find out why it's stuck, loosen it up a little bit, and then put it back in. Of course, this should have been a 5-minute job, which is now turning into probably an all-day job, because that's how things go. Alright, so I'm gonna get a screwdriver so I can get that clip off on the inside, and then we'll do some adjusting. Alright, so I wasn't able to get in there without taking the driver's seat back out, but that's okay. I was gonna have to remove it to put that side panel for the center console back on anyway, so might as well do it all at the same time. So I'm gonna crawl in underneath the steering wheel here, get that clip off, and then I will do the adjustment, but I'll put this stuff back together before I put the clutch back in. Well, that's a little bit of a bummer. The clip that holds the clutch thing is kind of rusty, and it snapped trying to take it off for the second time. So I'm gonna have to find a new one or a replacement. So now I got to get the rod. It went into the engine compartment, so let's get that out of there and get it adjusted. Alright, so I got it to back out some on both sides. I had to put the ends in a vise. They were really wedged in there. So what I'm going to do is, it's out a little bit right now. That's what we're going to start with, and see if we can get that back in, and then we can see if we can adjust it from there. I do still need to find a new keeper for the one side. Probably a cotter pin or something will work. I'll just have to find something. Alright, so let's try to slide this back in. Or, yeah, well, let's do this. We'll put this back in. Alright, so as you can see, I got the cotter pin in. I got the clutch rod reattached. I gave myself about 1/4 of an inch on each side out, because when it was jammed in there, it wouldn't turn at all. So I put some never sees on there to keep it from locking back up, and my neighbor and his Harley. Alright, so now I have to work my way back out from underneath the dash, because I am currently in the car upside down under the dash, because that's the only way I can reach it. So now I'm going to get back underneath the hood. Alright, so it might be hard to tell. Oops, let's see if I can get my hand up there where you can see it. So right there is the rod. I got the bolt started, or the nut started. I just got to finish tightening that up, and then I can try to make any adjustments I need. So hopefully that goes fairly smooth. It's kind of hard to tell with all that stuff, but yep, it's very tight working in here. Let's get that nut tightened back up, and then I can see how much adjustment I need to do. Alright, as you can tell, the car is running. My foot is on the clutch. First gear. Reverse. Not grabbing. Nice. Alright. Whew. Project done. Next, I'm going to go ahead and pull this passenger seat out. It's, like I said, it's just sitting in here. So that's going to come out. I'll go ahead and bolt down the center console, put the side covers on, bolt the seats back in, and then the only thing that's left on this car will be to re-bleed the brakes. unless somebody buys it before then they can re-bleed the brakes. But that's where we're at. Whew. And it's already starting to get warm. I think the weather said it's supposed to be 103. I don't know. The high this week is supposed to be 105. So the earlier I can get some of this stuff done, the better. So we're going to go ahead, put the car back down on the ground. And then we'll see where I get with the center console. Yeah, the car bit me a little bit today. This is what happens when you work on a clutch.